Butler Bulldog Bill here once again to talk about the NHL playoffs. Now, if you remember my first round predictions, I got 5 out of the 8 right. I'm not counting like the games, the series, my predictions on the series, but on the just on the teams advancing themselves. I got the Penguins over the Islanders correct. I got the Senators over the Canadiens correct. I got the Bruins over the Maple Leafs correct. I missed the Rangers and Capitals series. In the Western Conference, I got the Blackhawks and Wild series correct. I got the Sharks and Canucks series correct, but I missed the Red Wings Ducks series, and I missed the Blues and Kings series. So now for the conference semifinal matchups, we've got in the Eastern Conference, we've got the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Ottawa Senators. And if you remember, I did predict this matchup would happen. I had the Penguins winning this series 4-2, and I'm sticking with it. I think the goalie change to Vokoun for the Penguins is going to pay dividends, and I think he's just working really well with them right now. It's going to be hard for teams to adjust to him as the goalie, and I just don't see them getting past him, at least not in this round. The other matchup is the Boston Bruins and the New York Rangers. I've got the Bruins, I've got the Bruins winning this in 6 games. I just don't think the Rangers are going to be able to keep up with them throughout the series. I feel like the Capitals were a very weak 3 seed, and they played in a weak division. If it wasn't for their division, they were one of the last teams in the playoffs. So for them to make it like that, I just don't think the Rangers are prepared for the Bruins, and I think the Bruins are going to bring it, and I think the Bruins win 4-2 in that series. Over in the Western Conference, we've got the 1 seed Chicago Blackhawks and the 7 seed Detroit Red Wings. Detroit is definitely bringing that playoff magic that they always have. I totally underestimated them the first time, for the first round. Didn't think they would make it past Anaheim. They did, but I just feel like Chicago has way too many weapons for them to overcome. The gap from 1 seed to 2 seed in the Western Conference is pretty big, and I want to say 4-1 Chicago, but you know how Detroit is. They play well in the playoffs. I'm going to go ahead and say 4-2 Chicago. I think Detroit could sneak up on them for a couple games. And then finally, in the Western Conference, we've got the 5 seed Los Angeles Kings and the 6 seed San Jose Sharks. The battle for California. The Kings are starting to hit that stride that they had last year in the playoffs when they were the 8th seed. They went all the way, won the Stanley Cup Finals, and I see them starting to pick up where they left off last year. The Sharks are definitely a talented team. They've got some great players on that team. Thornton and Marlowe, that's it. But as good as the Sharks have been, I just think the Kings are hitting their stride and that they're going to win this series. I'm going to go ahead and say another 4-2. I know that sounds pretty pathetic. No, I'm going to say 4-3. Let's go 4-3. I think it'll be a closer series than 4-2. So 4-3. Kings win that one. And so your conference championship games I've got are Pittsburgh, Boston, and then Chicago, Los Angeles. So there's my predictions. Let me know what you think at the bottom. Give me your predictions as well. You guys have a good one.